The Order 1886 is here. First time we saw this game was at E3 in 2014 and we were really enthralled by it. Sony showcased something that was interesting, different, and also takes place in prehistoric or Victoria England with steampunk elements, lichens, very mysterious storyline, and a lot of great visuals altogether. So let's jump in and find out how well we think this game actually fares spending the weekend hashing it out with The Order 1886. So off the bat, visually this game is very nice. The cutscenes look similar to the gameplay elements, and that's something we've been trying to get for years with gameplay. So we're in a cutscene right now, we open the door, we walk in, and we transition almost seamlessly into gameplay aspects in the game, and that's something that I like, especially the visuals. Even it looks better actually to me in gameplay than in the cutscenes, which is great. I like that aspect about this game, and I think I love the fact that they spent some time with that. Visually, it's one of the best looking games on the PS4 as well as even on the Xbox One currently at this point. Now, in terms of gameplay, this is where things become a little annoying with the Order 1886. Now, there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of cutscenes. So for instance, you can see we just transitioned from one cutscene to another, and we're going to transition again because this game is built like a movie, and I do like those aspects, but it really slows down the pacing of the game. So you kind of go from cutscene to cutscene, and then you get into this big action sequences, and you spend a lot of time there because you're trying to catch up for all the action that you didn't actually do because of the various cutscenes. And again, we're going to walk through that door, and here we go again. It's a cutscene. That's what you get with the Order 1886, and that's what really slows down the game process. Now, in terms of gameplay mechanics, you do have like firefights, and you also have cutscene gameplay. So things like, you know, God of War, where there are action presets like, you know, hitting the X button or the circle button or things like that. You get that a lot in this game, and that's something you see that's prevalent, which is nice, but also can be slightly annoying. So here's one. We're trying to take out the sniper, and it gives us enough time to run in, you know, kill the sniper, take him out, take his weapon, and you know, it gets really vicious. It's nice, it really is cool. And then from here you cut back into gameplay. So in this situation here, we took out the sniper, and then we're back into an action sequence here in the game. And here we're taking out different enemies using our sniper rifle. You can see the smooth transition there. A little hitchy, but still smooth enough, where we now have a sniper rifle and we can take out enemies. And then you just get a whole boatload of enemies, and you have to, you know, take them out. Now, in terms of weapon array, you do have a sniper rifle. You can get a standard rifle, shotgun, all steampunk-like weapons. You also can get like an electric gun. You can also get something that looks kind of like a grenade launcher, spark gun, or it's called a termite gun, so to speak, and it's nice. So those weaponries are nice, but again, like the gameplay I mentioned, you go from you know, cutscene to gameplay action sequence, and then, you know, firefights. Now, this game promised or looked like it was going to deal with a lot of you know, werewolves and, you know, storylines like that, and it kind of starts off that way. But the sad thing about it is that you tend to fight a lot of humans in this game. I can tell you, you will fight very few werewolves while playing this game, or any creatures like that. That's just off the bat. It's not something I'm trying to spoil it for you, but that's just what happens with the Order 1886. There's a lot of mystery shrouded in the game, which is nice, and I understand the story elements for it. Sam said this best: they built this game with a trilogy in mind, or at least sequels in mind, and that's the problem, because it's almost like it feels like they left out a lot of things for the first game, and also just, you know, kind of broke down the pacing with all the cutscenes because they wanted to make it feel like a movie, which is cool. I like that, but the final walkthrough is not as good as it should be. Again, we finish that firefight, we go to another cutscene, even though I kind of cut it there a little because I spent a lot of time on that firefight, but we're in another cutscene, and that's what you tend to get with this game. The cutscenes are cool, they're interesting, you know, you can go through them, but one of the issues I always have with the cutscenes is that sometimes it's easier to recognize what to do, other times it's not, because they do more than just pressing, you know, the buttons of controller, the other movements that it wants you to do. So with that being said, what do I think about the Order 1886? I like the game. I like the story elements of the game. I think they've done some very good things. Well, if you're looking to buy the game, if you really want to buy the game, I suggest actually going for the collector's edition. Not because it's more expensive, it's $10 more or $15 more pretty much, but the collector's edition actually looks pretty cool. It's got that nice statuette, and if you want to collect something like, you know, if you're a collector or you like to collect you know, gaming collector's item, that's one to actually pick up. That's not too expensive, but really this game's a rental. Again, you can play it within, you can finish this game in 6 hours if you're pretty fast, 5.5, but it's a 6-7 hour game to play, and this is something you definitely want to rent. So if you have a GameFly rental, this would probably be fit that properly for you. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about the Order 1886, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video. I will keep playing for a while and just leave the gameplay for you the rest of the way, but this whole review is probably around like 6 minutes long. So thank you very much, and always enjoy your entertainment.
Patience, Knight. We're almost there.
Let's find our way out of here.
Agreed. We can't stay here for long.
We need to find another way.
Perhaps it can be unlocked from the other side.
The United India Company is taking a foothold on the new continent. There's another entry up here. This hoist might still work.
It's getting closer to the roof.
That should be close enough.
I have this. You go up there.
I think I can reach the hoist from up.
I'll work the chain. Can you reach the other side?
I can manage.
Knight, over here. On my count of 3. 1, 2.
They're in here! Hurry!
Shit.
On my count of 3. 1, 2.
I found them! Lock the door! Don't let them out! Reloading! Bloody hell!
What's your aim?
Reloading!
We're clear. For now.
Let's get out of here.
Johnny, what is he doing here?
Devi, it's all right. You can speak freely.
Devi, go on. It is the same as the airship, Rani. The cargo is bound for the Americas and the West Indies.
How many?
More than twice the last shipment. They are making up for lost time.
This shipment cannot reach the shores of the new continent.
There's more. Security is on high alert. His name was mentioned. They are arranging a meeting.
We may be in luck yet.
Whose name was mentioned?
One of your esteemed lords. If he's coming here for a meeting, then you shall see for yourself.